Hey DHA, how you doing, bud? A351. Art, what's up? Oh, go get your cup. There's a link being pinned up top of chat if anybody wants to come up. Hey, butterflies and sunshine, good morning. How'd that come out, Dave? You come up and tell your story if you want. Yeah, it probably was weird. But at least you can motivate other people that are disabled to get out and do what you do. The eyes are doing great. They're healing right now. They're a little dry and itchy, but I'm using eye drops. Everything with the eye surgeries went great. I just got to wait for the swelling to go down and the wounds where they went into the eye, took out the cataracts and the lenses to heal up. Oh, here's it, buddy.
Hey, Avid, how's it going, bud?
Good. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing good.
So I heard you got some recognition.
Oh, yeah, somebody, I guess enough of my videos have gotten around that somebody was like, sent this video into the news. I think it was titled, it wasn't even my video, it was somebody else's video of me. So it was like titled Kansas Fisherman Inspires, community or something like that or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And so the local news picked it up as an inspirational piece that, just for like encouragement. I don't know what to call it. It's just weird. I mean, I'm grateful for the opportunity, but it's just different. It took me a long time to just get the courage to do YouTube and talk and even go live and stuff. So,
and now you made public news.
huh?
Now you made national news.
Yeah. Well, and it'll be on KSN in Wichita, so 500,000 people will see it.
Oh yeah.
So, and I think they said when they do their news, it's their ratings are at like over 1 million people for the the show that it actually airs. It's like Positive Connections or something like that is what it'll be called. So
right.
that's what they their series is called for that news segment or whatever.
Oh, I understand. Hi, Big Mike. Welcome in. Hi, Lance.
But yeah, she got me like tying a jig. Here, let me find a place to put my phone. She got me tying a jig, and then Get that light right. But she got me tying a jig, and then she ended up getting. Boy, can't get my light right.
The life of a YouTuber.
Oh, I know what it is. I got to turn that other light on.
Hey, that's the life of a YouTuber. Getting the lighting right.
Well, sometimes, there you go. Sometimes when, with these cameras, if you've got light on one side and back behind it, it's dark. It wants to, the auto adjust doesn't want to work right.
Right.
So. But yeah, she came in the house because I tie my jigs at my kitchen table. If everybody doesn't know, and then I could turn and see Naomi and the TV and all that. So I'm still spending life with my time with my wife. She's only 3 feet away from me or so, but I'm able to do things and tie jigs, so get stuff done. But then she came out in the shop and watched me do a little powder coat, and then she was like, "Let's go to the lake." So we went out to the lake, and she filmed me and Gregory fishing and stuff. So, and then they said that they filmed yesterday, and then next week they'll do the editing and all that, and then the following week it'll be on the segment because they want to have it done, 5-6 days ahead of time so they can advertise it out on their commercials and stuff for the news. So I was like, well, that's pretty cool. I was really nervous though. I was way more nervous than talking, live to you guys or, anybody else. But, I guess it's because we kind of, we don't know each other, but we know each other.
See if we can get them to send you a recording so you can post it on your YouTube page.
Yeah, they're gonna send me a link to the segment. This news is a really big news station. It's like one of our main news channels in South Central Kansas, and they post all that stuff on their website and stuff. So, and then they'll have like my segment will be, that linkable, so I can just throw the link up, and then when you push on it, it'll go up to it. And since I have a community tab, I can share it out on my community tab.
Yeah.
So it'll be neat. I'll be interested to see how much is left in and how much is taken out.
Yeah.
Because I had to answer. She's like, she was like, what do you want to say to the disabled people out there and stuff? And, I basically just get off your butt and go do something. But she made me say it a few different times, the same question. And I'm assuming that's so they can pick and choose what they want.
They want to see if you answer it a different way and they can pick a different selection of how you say it.
Yeah. Well, even when I do my edited videos, there's probably 2/3 of what I filmed doesn't even make it in. So
that's one thing about me. I don't edit.
Yeah.
I leave it raw and uncut.
Yeah. Well, and like for the longest time, I just did tying flies and jigs, and a lot of people started complaining that they couldn't see the jig and stuff, or we don't want to look at your ugly face, we want to look at the jigs. Which I don't blame them. That's the reason why I have a beard. But so then I started doing that picture in picture, and that really helped. So
yeah,
but it was just kind of fun. It's kind of neat. She went out and watched us go fishing, and of course, we only caught 2 fish while she was there, but she at least got us each catching a fish, and they were just dinky crappie. But after she left is when we caught the ones that were like 10, 11 inches. But that poor girl, she was cold because it was, only 40 some degrees. And, it was, I felt bad for her. She kept trying to climb down the rocks and stuff to get different angles and things. And I was waiting for her to trip in. I kept telling her, be careful.
So, the camera woman?
Yeah. Oh. She was the reporter, the camera girl. Everything all in one.
Damn. They got a crew all by itself now.
Yeah. Well, I really liked her camera. That was a nice. It's $20-some thousand camera. I'm assuming.
Yeah, I bet it was.
So, and it wasn't very big. It was like, maybe 15 inches long or so.
Damn.
And then, of course, it was, it had all kinds of attachments on it and stuff.
I'm sure it did.
So, but it was pretty cool. So, enough about me, Avid. How's your eyes? I see you ain't got no glasses on.
Yeah, I upgraded from glasses.
Did you get new ones?
Yeah, these.
I know. Yeah, oh, did you? Yeah. Now you'll be able to wear any kind of sunglasses you want.
That's what these are. These are gold.
Yeah, I can
gold
see that.
Sunglasses.
Yeah. So, I mean, is your vision back 2020 or?
It's better than 2020. They put like a 25 hour lens in each eye, so it's better than what I had before I had the surgery.
Yeah. Right on.
If I was to put these on right now, I'd go blind. I can't see out of them.
Yeah. Well, I figured since they fixed your cataract that I didn't know. Like they told me that if they did eye surgery on me to fix what they could, I would still have to wear glasses because I have a double stigmatism, and they don't. I mean,
see what
they
they
said
did. They went in, took out the lens, they took out the cataract, and they put a new lens in.
Yeah, they gave you an artificial lens.
Right.
Right on.
It's like a permanent contact.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the left eye took longer to heal than the right eye. Because
right on.
The next day I seen fine print with my right eye when I went to go do the follow up, and they were amazed how well I was reading letters with my right. And they checked the left eye where the incisions were, and it's still healing because that's going to take the longest to heal where the cuts are on both eyes.
Yeah.
Because they had 2 incisions on both sides.
Yeah.
For the tools to go in and do that. But it's
right
still
on.
good. Hey, Buck. Oh, Buck says they call them fluff reporters. The reporters with a camera.
Yeah.
But it's been great. I just been sitting here getting bored while the eye's healing.
Yeah, I was in there just messing around watching the news and stuff and drinking coffee, and then I seen you popped up. So
yeah, I decided to do a morning coffee chat since no one was doing one. Jeff Bills on the house says, coffee as a subject is a popular suddenly. Yeah,
what?
It's good.
I had my first mailing foo bar today, so I guess I mailed out a package last week, or about 10 days or so ago now. I mailed a package out. I sent it to the right name but the wrong address. But the person I sent it to knows the person that, 2 fishermen's on YouTube that we all know. And so they was like, do you want me to send it on? And I was like, no, you just keep it and I'll just remake and send it back out. So
is that why I didn't get my morning cookies? Hi, Danny Stone.
Yeah, and Naomi said that the next time we make some more cookies, she was going to send you another batch too.
I love her cookies. Those are good.
Yeah. Well, the last ones, they were, for some reason, they got a little drier than normal. So I think it was just the weather, and
yeah,
she might have left them in there a minute or so longer or something. And
Danny Stone, I'm counting the days because as soon as these wounds are healed on my eyes where they did the surgery, I'm gonna be back on the water.
Right on.
Those big cats are not gonna hide.
I was gonna say, I think I've only seen a video or 2 of you fishing.
Yeah, that's because that's when cataracts really started affecting my sight.
Yeah. Well, and don't with cataract, when you go outside in the light, it makes it worse.
Yeah, it makes it real blurry and it gives you headaches and stuff like that. No matter what kind of sunglasses you put on.
Right on.
It really intensifies the pain. Danny, I'll be back up on your live fishing with you again. Plus, I'll be doing some lives of my own.
Yeah, and I on my lives, I've had enough people, because I was going to drop my live after next week for the crappie season. And so I was going to like be the end of season 1. And I've had enough people say that they don't want me to stop that I think I'm just going to carry on Friday morning jigs and coffee. So,
But hey, don't stop with that. Keep going because that helps your channel. It helps you and your channel out.
yeah.
People like that.
I'm just going to keep making Friday mornings, for jigs and coffee. And then if I want to go fishing that day, I just go later in the day.
Right. Just do it. Just be repetitious, because the more repetitious you are, the bigger the fan club, the following you're going to get.
Yeah. Well, it all is working out. I mean, it just, with everybody, it takes time. My channel's grown more in the last year than it did in the, prior 2.5. So, and the more we get into it, I think the more things do grow. So more
Danny,
followers you pick up. Sometimes you just get 1 or 2 a month. Sometimes you get 50, 60 a month. It just depends on I think a lot of it depends on repetition.
Algorithms, and how many times you get shared out.
Yeah.
And we will be doing that again this year.
Yeah.
Hi, J&J. Hi, Murillo.
The last week, I haven't really done much fishing. I did go fishing twice, but I didn't film. I did film. Well, I guess I went fishing 3 times. I did film one day, but the weather's kind of moved in and got nasty today, and I think it'll be nasty tomorrow, but then it clears back up. But I want to get out and do just a day of fishing, but make it instead of doing filming for the whole day, just do a day of shorts.
Right.
That way I'll have if I go to Malise, I can go out there and probably catch, 12 or 15 crappie that are 12 to 15 inches.
Right.
So, and then just do a short of each one. I'd have shorts for, a couple weeks.
Mr. Murillo says, I say do it because you enjoy it. If it starts or wants to do other things, then go with that. This is your journey.
Yeah. Well, and that's kind of the thing is, who said that, Murillo family?
Yes.
Yeah. And that's kind of the reason why in the beginning I was doing all fly and jig tying tutorial type stuff for, hey, this is how I do it kind of thing. And then I started watching people doing the lives and stuff, and I really liked that. And more of these kind of lives, the talking, not the fishing, but the talking about fishing and stuff. And then, or even, like we are now, YouTube. But that's all part of it. And you got to learn as you grow. And I'm starting to get to where I think if you did a short every few days, that alone would pick up, because there's a lot more people that see the shorts than your edited video. I mean, some of my videos videos that I've had out for 2 years only got like 20 or 30 views.
Yeah, but hi, Ronnie Oakley. But if you get more people to share you out and help you out, no, I did not trim it. I just brushed it. And I tell you, if you keep doing stuff like this, even pop-up lives and chats and sharing your tips and tricks on crappie fishing, you giving other people ideas that can probably gives them a new insight on how to do it and help them catch more fish.
Yeah. Well,
even though you may be a new person to the community, your tips and tricks may help someone else.
Yeah. Well, in visiting other people's lives, not even just being up on screen, just being in chat.
Oh yeah.
And participating in chat, people see your name. You get to know people just by saying hi and all that, and that helps too. But I think the biggest thing with the building your channel is try to at least put a video out every week. More so an edited video than a live. Lives help, but I think you build more. You know, if you're going to do lives, you need to do lives at least twice a week. You know, if you're going to do straight lives.
Right.
But if you're going to have edited videos and shorts and lives, do a live a week, do a regular edited video a week, and then try to throw a couple shorts a week. That right there alone,
but see,
just getting content out.
Yeah, but the shorts is going to help you with your bringing new subscribers.
Yeah.
The videos are going to give them something for them to watch.
Yeah.
And when you go and do lives like you're doing, it's helping your watch hours. So when you hit your 1K, you already have your 4,000 watch hours, and you just have to follow everything else and make sure that's all done.
Yeah.
I can answer this one remark. Piggy? I had to answer him. Hi, Dave. But with YouTube and your channel and what you're doing, a lot of times it's being consistent.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it may seem like a job, but once it starts seeming like a job, step back for a minute until it don't feel like a job anymore. Then you pick up and right where you left off.
Yeah. Well, I love doing the filming and stuff's not that big a deal, but it's the editing that it was, oh my gosh, it's just, and now I've got somebody that's helping me with some of the editing and stuff. And then I was like, well, I was like trying to help me is like, it was so much. And now it's to where now it's pretty much they're doing the editing.
Who's helping you with editing?
Huh?
Who's helping you with editing?
Rex from Pond Hopper.
Oh.
So, the problem was my edited videos. In order to do my edited video, like a 15, 20-minute video, it'd take me 6-8 hours.
Have you seen last Sunday night show where Ed Evans was on? He debuted Butterflies and Sunshine. Put a face to the name.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. That was an honor.
I'll have to go back. I'll have to go look at Ed's stuff.
Yeah, last Sunday night.
Last Sunday.
It was an honor to have her come up on my live stream as her first appearance on YouTube.
Right on.
But then again, Ed already knew that I loved doing that kind of stuff. But
well, and the whole thing with me taking like 6 or 8 hours to do a video, if I'm doing that twice a week, that's 2 days just messed up on just editing. That means I can't tie jigs, I can't
right.
And the fact that editing comes so easy to him, he was just like, let's work something out and let me help you. He'd do my video in 30 minutes, and I'm like, really? I was like, how in the heck? He's like, it just, it's like me with tying jigs.
Yeah, it clicks with him. But with him, it clicks with him.
Yeah.
Videos, it's just like, there, it's done.
Yeah.
And you're sitting there doing it for 8 hours, but when you tie a jig, in less than 3 seconds, you have a jig tied and you're done with it.
Yeah, and like, my last two videos, he did, and they just, they turned out awesome. So I have no complaints whatsoever. I'm glad we worked something out. So,
would you believe this is just one crappie backpack?
It's just one.
Yeah, and it's
here I am. I go down to the water's edge with one little box that's like, but I do have a Gregory, so I can go, hey Gregory, go up to the truck for me. I'll give you a quarter.
Hey, but that's a backpack I put on my back.
Oh yeah, I see it.
It is full of jigs.
Right on.
Jigs, hooks, bluegill hooks, everything.
And most of my stuff's in the back seat of my pickup.
Hey, and I got 2 of these completely full.
Right on.
And working on a third one right now.
Here, hold on, Abbott. I'll give you a look at what I got. Good. See all that? That's all just crappie stuff. Those 2 stacks.
Hold on a minute.
All that's just crappie stuff. Did you see it? Here you go.
Wow.
Like, all that and all that. Now there's like some, smaller hard baits and spinners and stuff in that one, and some more crank lipless is in that. One thing I really like to do is when the spawn is on, instead of there's times where you're going to be in a spot that you need to go and get more like swing and stuff. So I don't use jigs. I'll use the lipless baits. So like the rattle traps and stuff.
Crank. Yeah.
Yeah. But I get the tiny ones and I don't cast them. I just jig them up and down vertically, and they do some weird stuff. And if you're letting it sit there and you just do it, it's gentle, it moves like that. But if you whip it, that thing will swim sideways, upside down, flip or whatever. And it's just something that gets more of a reaction bite at that time.
I got 2 crappie lures that are small.
What are you doing, Rosie?
They may be that big. Rosie, hi.
I think she wants outside.
I bet you she does.
Go put her out, would you, Matthew? Thank you.
She's a lovable dog.
Yeah, well, she's mad at me because I'm out here talking. So, but my battery's about dead, anyways, Avid.
All right.
I'm at like 6%. So,
Buck wants to know what car is that behind you.
that is a 1964 Rambler. It's a Rambler Classic. It's a 770 model, and it's a hard top. So there's no post when you roll when they roll the window down. That frame goes with it. But
okay.
let me move a couple things, and I'll get up here
Doors
where you guys can.
Hey, Chris, how you doing?
Let me get up here and try to move something. But it's got a V8 in it.
Oh, yeah.
And it's the original V8.
Whoa, you got that cleaned up nicely.
Yeah, I went through the engine. Now I can see if I can. Whoops.
Don't lose your chair now.
No, I just knocked over those boxes.
Oh.
Trying to squeeze past them.
Well, you're trying to come to rescue you.
I got to finish this car. The only thing I got left to do is paint it. I got one little spot that's right here. You can see that one little spot is the only spot I got left to put just a little bit of Bondo and then sand this high spot right here down. As soon as I'm done with that, it's fixed. But it's got, let me get in here. I don't know how well you can see that, but there's some 2004 Chevy steel right there.
Oh, yeah.
I replaced that whole outside because it was just rotted to nothing. So I'm going to try to see if you guys can. There, you see the new steel down there?
Indiana Chris says it is cool.
There you go.
I could paint it if you lived closer.
I didn't hear you, Avid.
I said, Indiana Chris says it's cool. I could paint it if you lived
Matt, go turn that heater down or off.
Yeah.
Put me back up on dual screen, Avid. Just turn it all the way down, Matt. The lever at the top. Yep. Now my stupid heater kicked on, Avid. I can't hear nothing.
Oh, isn't that how that always goes? Yeah, Indiana Chris says the car is cool.
Hold on a minute. I'm going to. Okay, now what'd you say?
I said Indiana Chris says the car is cool. He could paint it if he lived closer.
Oh yeah, right on. I've painted about I think 8 cars or so in my life, and after a lot of wet sanding, they turned out pretty good. But I'm just going to do this one like they did from the factory. So I'm going to do a single stage. But I got Omni is the brand, which is PPG is basically is what it is. It's just
Right.
Omni is sold as a house brand at like your paint shops and stuff. But it's PPG paint. It's single stage, and I'm going back with the original ivory for the body and the gold for the top.
That's cool. Are you going to primer the base? Primer it before you do it?
Well, I all the metal was etched primered before I put the Bondo and stuff on, because the Bondo that I have it cannot go on bare metal. It goes on etched primer. And now that you see, the reason why you see all the bare metal and the primer or the body filler on there is I've sanded away all the primer and haven't put primer back over the Bondo part of it yet.
Right.
But there is primer underneath the Bondo. And but I still need to sand on that, because I only want the Bondo. Right now, that Bondo is probably a 1/16 of an inch thick, and that's like my biggest. That's like the most I want to stick on there.
Right.
And that's why I had to that bottom part. I'm probably going to have to end up actually grinding that little section I showed you back out down to the, sand it back down to the metal, and then do a little bit more pushing out in that section. It's just where that's where the 2004 Chevy Silverado door metal came from. It came from the door of a rolled truck, and I used it because Chevy galvanized their doors and stuff, so it was galvanized on both sides. And I only sand on the outside. I sanded down to the metal, but I put etch primer back on it.
Yeah.
So on the inside, it still got the galvanized back. Only the edge where I welded was ground to get past the galvanization.
Right. I'm gonna have to order some more jig heads.
Avid, you just said that, and I just remembered I actually was supposed to get you some of them maroon red ones out.
I just looked in my crappie box before I went live. My jig head box is almost bare. I forgot about you. I'll go write it on my list as soon as I jump off here to get you out a couple dozen red ones. Because I like them, especially the sickle hooks. I like them because they're quick hook setting instead of the brass.
Yeah. What size did you want again? Like 8s, 16s?
16ths and 1/32 with the micro jigs I got.
Okay, so the 1/32 you want them on a
the sickle
like an 8 hook,
right?
Or a 6, something fairly small.
Yeah,
something you could put like a 1-inch Gulp minnow on.
Maybe a little bit smaller.
Huh?
Hold on, let me show you. Nope, wrong one. Still the wrong one. Oh crap. I had the right one the first time. Too many jigs to go through. Have you ever had that problem?
Yeah. That's why for years I gave away so many, because I would tie them up. I'd go use a few, then I'd tie some more up, and then my box would get so full I'd just start giving them all away.
I don't know if you can see that, but that little jig.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so you need some 10s.
Uh-huh. Then I need a couple of them that are a little bigger for.
So I'll do you some 64s on some 10s and some 4s.
Or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah, that'll require like that'll probably actually a 6.
But these work really good on crappie. I just don't have the hooks for them anymore.
Yeah, I'll just pour you some, Avid. I'll just pour you up a little mess of jigs and it just heads. That's no big deal. I mean, like the size you're talking about, you're talking for 100 heads, you're only talking like $12, $14. So
Come on,
I won't even charge you. I'll just send them out to you, bud.
Here's my. Hey, you're talking about little crappie jigs. That's my one hook crappie lure.
Yeah.
I had 6 of them. And crappies inhale them so much they darn near swallow them.
Yeah, Gregory's got some of them little cranks like that.
But crappie love them.
Yeah.
And they rattle.
What I also the little 1.5 inch crawdad cranks.
Uh-huh.
Those work really good for crappie. And you wouldn't think a crappie would eat a crawdad, but a crappie will eat a crawdad.
Oh yeah, they will. I just can't find any more of the lures that size.
Yeah, it's hard to. Rebel used to make a decent ones, but then they changed their body style a few years back, and they don't swim right. But if you use them as a jerk bait, Rebels.
No.
I mean, they're cheap, but they still work good.
It looks like a little tiny shad with a red belly.
Yeah, yeah.
And I've looked at everywhere I could think of to find one of them, even Bass Pro, and you can't find them.
Yeah. Well, I'll keep my eye open if I find some of those mini minnows.
Yeah, I love them things because those little mini minnows, crankbaits. If I put it right above the breast pile, around the breast pile, and all right, Chris. But those things work great in the spring and summer.
Yeah. Well, my phone is telling me to plug it in.
All right.
So, hey, you have a blessed week, Avid. I'm glad you got your eyes fixed, bud. I think that when somebody said something earlier about did you get your hair done, I'm thinking when looking at you on screen, it's because you're missing your glasses, so there's something not there, and just since your hair is kind of slicked back a little bit, that'd be my opinion.
Backwards, it's just me without my eyeglasses. It throws people off because they know something's not right. Uh-huh.
But in your case, it's definitely right.
Oh, it's definitely right.
Yeah, I'm glad you got your eyes fixed, but it would be awful not to be able to see.
Yeah, I got my 12-foot B&M behind me re-spooled with 4-pound test.
Yeah, I bought Gregory a 14-foot B&M Diamond for his birthday last week.
Have you ever seen a crappie rod with a bait clicker?
With a bait clicker?
Uh-huh.
Going after them big dogs, aren't you?
Oh, I go with a lot of lakes where you get the crappie weighing anywhere from 2 to 4 pounds.
Yeah, like where we go.
And I have a lake here that's real close to me where you can catch crappie almost 2 to 3 pounds right off the bat. And I was try to get a bigger rod like this for catfishing. And what they sent me was this one. I'm like, okay, I'll just keep it and use it.
Yeah. Well, Avid, you have a great week, but my phone is about to get gone.
All right.
You got everybody in chat. Take care. Sorry I couldn't see who's in there, but I'll get you something out, Avid, on them jigs. I'm going to pour in color tomorrow. So
okay. You don't believe how many loud jigs I got in my box.
Maybe I can talk Naomi into cooking some cookies today.
Yum, 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 yum.
All right. Be blessed, bud. You want me to hold on?
No, you're good.
Okay. All right. We'll see you later.
Later.
Bye, everybody. Go tie something.
Go out and catch some crappie. I got a ton of jigs. What are you talking about, Buck? Oh. Brush Pile and Lyle Stokes. Man, they get all my business when it comes to jigs. I tell you what, I go to buy jigs, Lyle Stokes, and Brush Pile jigs end up with most of my money. Anybody else want to come up? The link's at the top of chat, so feel free to come up and chat if you like. I just opened up that one. There's something I was looking for. Yeah, if you guys haven't had the chance to get you any Lyle Stokes jigs, please do. They're awesome, they're amazing, and they're really good. Some more Lyle Stokes jigs. Hey, Uncle Lou, how you doing, bud? Hey, Backwood Boys. Is that I forgot which one. I forgot your name, Backwoods. Murillo, when it comes to Lyle's jigs, I can't give them away. They produce too much. Oh, it's Taylor, okay. But those are just amazing jigs. I got a few jigs from Dave. I got some jigs from someone else, and between the hand-tied jigs I got and brush pile jigs, I can't go wrong. Oh, don't you hate that, Uncle Lou? But now I gotta respool my Dot Demon. Then they got to respool my other rod I have. Me, I just, if it ain't in my contacts, I don't answer it. Oh, let's see who that was. Oh, wow, you finding them? Yeah, Chris, those little lures that you sent me, those are amazing. Just got to be careful that when you feel a crappie hit it, set the hook. Don't give them a chance to inhale it or swallow them, because you have to gut them out to get those lures back. Because those little jigs are amazing. Heck, I have spinner blades on the back of that backpack just for trout. And I sometimes catch crappie with them too. Hey, Big Slim. How you guys doing this morning? Piggy! Piggy must have left Eileen in bed asleep. Yeah, if anybody wants to come up, the link's pinned up at the top of chat. Oh, you heard me call your name, huh, Piggy? Eileen's working on a video. Okay. So what all you guys got planned to do today? I'm going to try to get out for a little while today. Get out of the house. I haven't been out of the house since Saturday. Yeah, I do. After those 2 surgeries and the follow up, I need some fresh air and sunshine. I've been cleared to drive. Uncle Lou, I went from from eyeglasses to these. I got the new look. A351, how you doing, bud? But I'm slowly working on my rods and reels to get them ready for fishing. As soon as these eyes are fully healed, I'm going to be back out there. And I am counting the days. Working on both tackle boxes. I got a box of weights from Brad Cardell. It's a 15-pound box of pyramid sinkers. And I got my live well here. I got a few bluegill in it, but I'm going to have to get back out there and start. Yeah, I agree with that butterflies, but I like being on the lake fishing when I go outside. Oh, there's Froggy. Froggy may not be in chat, but she's on the phone. I'm talking about the notification sound. So, what's your guys' plans for the day? Work, fishing? I don't know. I shouldn't have said that word. You guys have any questions on the gear, the tackle, anything I use, I can answer them. Windy! Yeah, I seen that. I know I ain't mentioned because you don't got one of my stickers. Send me your information. I'll send you a couple of stickers, Wendy. You have one of my stickers. Okay. I don't got none of yours. Oh, that's a rough day, butterflies? That's an easy day. If you do what you want and you go out to dinner later, that's not a rough day. That's a pleasant, pleasurable day. Yeah, she's up all night and she comes back in here. Hey, but Chris, you missed it. She started off in Retired Rick's live. She came to my live. I went off at round 1. She went live. And now she's back in here again. Sweet dreams, Wendy. This coffee I'm drinking now is starting to taste like water. Wow. Hey, Chris, I'm going to do something to your wrench. Don't. Give me a minute, Chris. I want to do something. There. Chris, you're upgraded. Hey, Randy, how you doing? Hopefully you're doing better. I modified your wrench. Oh yeah, Art don't even have a wrench. Now he does. My copy? Right here. You're welcome. I've been meaning to give you one for a long time, Art. Just hardly ever see you in here, so when I do see it, I don't think about it. Now I do want to talk about my members only chat. I will start doing that one day a week, probably on a Friday afternoon or Friday evening when I start getting more members in, and I'll probably be doing I will be doing giveaways for members on there. So, hey, Trout Slayer, that's cool. Him and Josh, I think, are the only two one turners that have a wrench in here. But Chris, with your modified wrench, you can time out a mod. Yeah, I understand that one. But I do have a few modified mods, and they can time out other mods if they see fit. Okay, you running two channels, Chris? Oh yeah, that's right. I did. What do you think of it so far, Chris? Of the capabilities that you're allowed to do? Okay. Backwoods boys, I'm from Southern Illinois. I live across from St. Louis on the Illinois. Uh, I live in Illinois, across from St. Louis, in a town called Belleville. 2 hours, about an hour and a half, 2 hours south of Springfield, Illinois. That's cool. But I'm only giving out the managing mod to people I know and trust, and that's been here a long time, Chris. And you've been here a long time. I think you were my second or third sub. That's cool. Welcome back, Dave. Is your phone plugged back in again? Yeah, but you know what you can do on your home computer. You know what you can do on your iPad, and you know what you can do on your phone, which is a good thing. But now with StreamYard, you don't have to go into YouTube to make a short clip. You can go into StreamYard after the show and go back in to one of your lives that you did and make a clip there, which StreamYard has now. And that works really good. I'm waiting for a nice day so I can go out and clean out the bed of my truck and get it reorganized and cleaned again. Backwoods, I fish a lot for I fish for all kinds of fish, both bass, crappie, white bass, stripers, um, hybrids, but I mainly target a lot of the blues, the flatheads, catfish. Randy, the no glasses are awesome. I don't have to spend a ton of money on lenses and frames anymore. Randy, I can go to Walmart and buy these really cheap. That's what I like about that. I can buy my sunglasses really cheap and I don't have to worry about it anymore. I ain't paying out $400 or $500 on prescription lenses and frames and waiting through 3 weeks to get the glasses in. No more of that. Well, congratulations, Chris. Does that mean you can go out and do more fishing? Or is that more for you to do honeydew lists? I know, right? Right, Dave? Glasses and lenses are getting expensive. That's cool. I forgot how old you are, Chris. I thought you were younger than me, but I'm glad you retired. Oh wow, you're older than me, Chris. Butterflies. If I had days like yours, I'd be on the lake. I'm going to retire after lunch, the day of my funeral. Yeah, you never know. Yeah, I made some Cajun style chili last night with some Wagyu beef, and I tried it last night with a cheeseburger, and I tell you what, that has a kick to it. I pray blessings for everybody in chat. That God blesses them greatly and helps them with their problems and relieves them of the stress. Because that stress is not good. You are blessed, Chris. But will she let you go out fishing? That's $1 million question. Oh yeah, I bet she does. Oh, I love bluegill fishing because I that is flathead candy right there. Bass I eat, trout I eat. You know it, Randy. That's what I'm going to be doing. Get back on track doing camping and fishing and having fun. That's cool, Chris. That's really cool. I'm gonna have to message Robin to see how her boat's doing and how she's doing. Hey, Chris, do you remember my little buddy? Oh, a little incentive like that, boy, I'd be packing my truck. Hey, I love that thing during Halloween because he gets a lot of people's attention. He's made out of kale hooks and sinkers. Need dust? Oh, dusting? Oh, I understand that. This little buddy gets a lot of attention when I lay him around somewhere. Gets a few screams too, so. And his little pointed feet are a little sharp. But I tell you what, if you don't want someone in your tackle box, that's good backwoods. Oh, trust me, I had it tied to my 9-foot ugly stick during Halloween and the back door that goes outside. Every time someone opened it, I'd drop it down in between the door and them, and when they come in, they they went back outside running. Oh, this one ain't plastic by no means. I rigged it to the door one time to where every time it opened, it dropped down. Eye size matters. How you guys all doing? I don't. Giving us more tools as StreamYard and YouTube are giving us more tools to use. Oh, he has a nice beard. He has a short beard, but he has a nice one. Size matters. Yeah, this metal one is harder to get it balanced because the back of the body here is the heaviest part. Post a link, Chris. I think I do. I'm not sure. I'm always interested in those kind of channels, outdoor channels, wilderness channels. Thank you, bud. I got her now. Num 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 num. Love monster cookies. Those are good. I like that kind of stuff outdoors. I like seeing uh, what people can do and what they have to offer. Because that's cool. Monster cookies. Woo hoo hoo. Tea? Copy, 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 copy. I know I need to cut back on coffee if I start saying that. Yeah, I'm going to check it out. I'm going to check her out. All right, see you next time, Double Hook. I'm going to probably be getting off here in another 6 minutes so I can go get some errands done and go check out the lake water. Hey, CBA. How you doing, CBA? You take care, Hooks, or Dave. I'm going to check out the water levels before I do go fishing. Plus, I got to take care of my live well in the bed of my truck. CBA, you had to cuss already? That's strike one. Ooh, coffee and cookies. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. You, Naomi, you know that. You need to get Naomi to do a baking or cooking show. Oh, lineman's gloves are not easy to type with. And voice to text isn't any better, so hey, Chris didn't cuss like you did, Fresno. Chris has a 7-letter word which makes him good. He's retired, so you don't get to say that word anymore. Huh. Thank you, Chris. Randy, you got that one figured out how to say it without getting in trouble. Hey, he said the W. He didn't say the rest of it. Naomi, I'd love to see you do a cooking show. That'd be awesome. Maybe you can get double hooked to be the cameraman. Well, I got to run. I'm gonna be getting off here in a minute because I got to run and get some stuff and probably come back and do another one later on. Because I got my Doc Neiman, I got to respool. I got my hammer rod, I got to respool. Plus, I got to condition some reels I have in my truck. What figure, Chris? A pear or a plum? Oh, I understand that, Randy. Yeah. So you're a plum or a peach. Or should we say a cantaloupe? No, none of them I want to touch now since I mentioned that. Oh, okay. No butt, all belly. So you're a beach ball on a stick. How many watermelon seeds did you swallow, Chris? Oh, I can say round the shape. I'm sure you would. Cannibals love fat people. I should say husky people. There's more meat on a husky person than there is on a skinny person. You're only 175. You're one lucky man, dude. I could be part of the 1-ton club if I wanted to be. All right, see you around, Backwoods. All right, everybody, I'm going to end this now, and I'll probably be back on later. So, tight lines. If you're not fishing, get out there and catch some fish. If not, get your gear ready for fishing season. Later, everybody. Might be live later on this afternoon, so you never know. Keep an eye out. Have a good day.